How often do you see your mom now that there's a campaign going on? And anyone can answer, huh?
Well, okay, but we still see her every night. We still try to wait for her so we can all have dinner at the same time. Although sometimes she comes in a little later than usual. But yeah, it's usually early morning before she leaves, and then late at night when she gets home.
Do you call her mama?
Mama.
Ah, okay. So have you, like Jillian, have you come to terms with the decision? Because your mom posted in FB that you were the one who was hard hit by that decision. But you guys, I suppose, saw it coming, di ba? Because the demand was building up. So have you come to terms, Jillian, with the decision?
I think naman nung simula nung nag-announce na siya, so I think that was like on a Thursday in Manila, October 7 ba or something. I think nung time na yun parang, alam mo, dahil andiyan na, wala ka na rin choice kundi to support it. And I think nakatulong din na sobrang daming positive like feedback or like ang daming positive reactions sa social media. So I think yung isa sa kinakatakutan ko, I think the last 5 years, in my head at least, hindi ko alam kung same with my siblings. In my head, parang karamihan ng tao or like the majority, ayaw talaga kay mama. So I think yun yung concern ko na pag sumabak siya sa laban, sobrang, alam mo yun, medyo mauubos na talaga yung energy naming lahat. So I guess like seeing everyone lang during that day wearing pink na talagang nag-aabang nung speech niya, siguro mas easier to accept or mas easier na wala to plunge in the campaign. Ayun. Malamang may add pa yung dalawa kong kapatid din.
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
Sige, add ako kay Jill. I think kami kasi po ni Ate Ike, yun nga, yung kinikwento niya sabay-sabay kami lagi kumain. And kami sa pamilya, as the events are happening, tinetext na namin sa isa't isa. Because we have a thread online. So parang in essence, most especially the two of us, we were updated kung anong nangyayari, what was happening with the unification talks, where they were. So, hindi siya necessarily we saw it coming, but then we saw the possibility of it happening. So I guess when it was time for my mom to finally decide, she didn't even have to tell us explicitly that she was gonna run. We just basically understood that yun yung mangyayari. But of course, up until the last minute, we were hoping na hindi siya mangyari. This was not how we envisioned the end of 2021 and the start of 2022. Pero ayun, natanggap na lang naman po namin at katulad po ng sabi ni Jillian, nakakatulong talaga to see the outpour of support. Alam namin na hindi kami alone sa laban na 'to. So, malaking tulong po talaga 'yun. And I guess now that we're here, feeling ko all in na rin naman kami. Gonna we're not gonna leave our respective classes or work, but then when my mom needs us, as much as possible, we try to be available.
Yeah, Aika.
Yeah, I think that's also the sort of the compromise, I think, or something that parang yung deal din ni Mama with all of us na kumbaga minimal disruption with what we are doing now. And like what my sibling said, it's really helpful. It really helped us a lot to see na parang a lot of people also feel that they have a big stake in this campaign in next year. Kasi at least from our point of view, especially when we felt that my mom will run na talaga, na I hope we don't see it as a personality na it's just really Lenny Lenny. It's more of, who or what she represents. And it just so happened na siguro siya yung figure, siya yung face, I guess, of this campaign. But what we are hoping also is that in the next couple of months and even beyond, that this is really ours. It's not just hers. It's ours. It's all of us. And that's what we were hoping for. And seeing people really participate and also dive in the even at this early part of the campaign. siguro it helps, especially kami na, kasi sa amin, when we felt that my mom was set on running, parang secondary na lang na talks how is she going to win, how many people will help her, etc. All we knew at that time, or all we knew before she announced, is that okay, if she's gonna need our help, then we'll be around, we'll show up and we'll help her. But yeah, seeing our social media feeds turn pink, and then seeing how invested our friends are as well. So malaking bagay siya sa amin, and it really gives us a lot of energy to keep moving forward.
When did you feel she made up her mind, or when she told you? When did she tell?
She didn't really tell us. She like it wasn't a family meeting that she had to sit us down and tell us na, by the way guys, it wasn't like that. Siguro it came maybe a couple of weeks before she announced, kasi we knew what kind of meetings were going on. And we knew that if this meeting resulted to this, then it's probably a go for her. Or if, para siyang ano, it's really more of a process thing. It's not like, does she want to, or does she want to, or do we want to, or bawal ba? It's more of what were the different factors that came into play at that time. Weighing all these things. And I guess dahil firsthand, knowing Mama the way that we know her, we knew that that was how it was going to end up at some point.
We got questions from our Viber chats. So it's very representative of the people. Well, of course, our echo chamber, but still, like from Chelsea Yasay, whose husband was in government, no? Politics in Philippines is very dirty. How can you help your mom deal with the garbage thrown her way? Is this a place you want her to be in? That's her question. Any one of you can answer.
I think the best way to help our mom really is we won't stoop down to the dirtiness of politics. Kasi the past couple of years, it wasn't just thrown against her. In a way, nadamay din ko yung magkakapatid for various reasons. Naalala namin kami ni Ate Aika, if anything triggered us the most, it was when um, parang may ginawa ng fake news yung bunso namin, which we felt was unfair. She was still in high school, pero tinitira sa atin. But I guess yung pinaka-contribution namin sa mom namin is to, aside from to look after one another, it's more of hindi na kami papatol. Ayaw na din namin makugulo. And ayun, I think na natulog din po kami parang to drown out the noise and to focus on what's important. And pakiramdam ko nakatulog din ng maayos yung nanay namin paggabi, knowing that hindi kami nakikisama sa kadumihan niya. Kasi nasistress po si mama kapag kami nasistress. And sure, we can handle it also the way we can handle it. Sana naman nakakatulong yun sa kanya. Alam namin mabigat yung dinadala niya araw-araw. Pero sana yung mga ginagawa namin. But I think may madadagdag yung mga kapatid ko po sa sagot.
Yeah, I think both our parents have been in politics since we were young. So maybe siguro yung in terms of the dirtiness of it all, siguro na scale up lang siya when my mom became VP. And that's something we had to live with for the past 5 or 6 years. And if anything, siguro it trained us already not to be too affected by all the noise. And I guess what's important for us is to siguro nga, sometimes to a fault, that it's parang we found the technique already to switch off or to turn on the blinder so we don't get affected by what's being said online. What's important is that alam namin kung ano yung totoo, that's one. And then second, siguro kung ano kami before all this, hopefully we are better versions of ourselves today than who we were at the beginning. Always always tuloy-tuloy lang and unaffected by everything else.
Javi, you have question?
Yes, ma'am. Hi guys, good morning. I'm Javi from U. Jill, my friends Miguel Paje and David Demagiba told me to say hi from them. But
OMG! I miss
yeah, I was
Pahe.
yeah, I was just with them last weekend. But
Oh,
anyway,
nice.
for my first question, I was listening to your family podcast last night with your mom, and you talked a lot about your childhood in Naga City. My first question, just to start us off, would be, what do you miss the most about Naga City now that you're all in different places right now? Anyone can start.
Ako na
Okay,
ba
I can
mag-isa?
start.
Oh, sige, si Julia na muna. Okay, go.
Kasi baka maubusan ako ng answer eh. Wow. I think yung kung place-wise, siguro yung mas malaking bahay, tirahan lang namin sa Naga. Kasi sa Manila, naka-condo lang kami, kaming lahat. Cramped kami in one condo. And especially now in New York, mas maliit yung mga size ng mga tirahan dito. So siguro, one, yung space. Yung bahay namin sa Naga, super cozy and I think lahat kami well, at least ako, buong childhood ko dun ako lumaki. So ang dami lang memories na with the lolos and lolas, with papa. So kasi the year after namatay si papa, we moved na to Manila. So I guess yung pinaka nami-miss ko lang in Naga talaga is the space that we have and siguro yung hindi ganun ka-traffic. Pero hindi na yung place, more of like the thought na lang na walang traffic.
Aika?
Ako, it's being, I guess, being close to anywhere. Parang when, in Naga, parang kung yung travel time mo is more than 20 minutes, that's considered really far already. So like from our house to a lolo's house or from our house to say the mall or the church, parati siyang nasa mga 10 to 15 minutes lang na travel time. It's easy to go around the city relatively. So the proximity of everything. And before also, when we still lived in Naga, we used to have, ngayon kasi dinner na lang kami sabay-sabay. But since everything was close to each other in Naga, kahit lunch, kaya namin to eat together as a family.
Tricia, you have
That was
wala.
my answer, like, kakainis. But then, ayun po talaga, I think it's been, like, for me, when I transferred to Manila, for college, especially, kasi ate ko nag-dorm siya nung nasa Manila, but then I moved with my dad. So, isa-isa lang kami place para tipid din. Para we don't have to pay the dorm, and then we don't have to pay for rent. But then because of that, I had to travel to Ateneo. And kahit within QC lang siya, ang hirap, sobrang traffic. And honestly, isa po yun sa major factors kung taga-probinsya ka tapos lumipat ka ng Manila. The travel time is really insane for us. Yung 30 minutes pa lang sa amin ang layo na. Pero if I can get to school at the time in 30 minutes, ang saya ko na. So yeah, I think the proximity talaga is something that I miss. But then for some reason, I always felt safe in Naga also. Na parang walang mangyayaring masama sa akin kapag nasa Naga ako. I don't know if it's because of familiarity or if it's because of the general atmosphere lang in Naga na parang everyone's so friendly, magkakakilala lahat ng tao because it's a small place. So I think that's one of the things I really miss in the province. Parang feeling ko sa Manila, lagi dapat nakikipagbaliyahan ka kasi kung hindi malilate ka or basta parang ganon. General atmosphere lang talaga sa Naga, it's something I really miss a lot. And yung sinabi nga po ni ate kasi Jillian, because of how convenient everything is in the province, I get to see them more. Hindi naman kami naging less close nung nag-move kami sa Manila because of technology, lagi pa rin kami magkausap. Pero just seeing each other lagi na face-to-face, I think that's something I miss a lot. Which I won't say, kung wala tayo sa interview na to, kasi pagkatawanan ako ng mga kapatid ko, sabihin lang sentimental ko. But I really miss having all five of us together in one place. So, pandagdag lang sa mga sinabi nila kasi na talaga yung sagot ko.
There's a question from Minda Ruiz. She's a mom, obviously. from St. Teresa Soe. Why do you think the young are rooting for, I won't use her words, okay, BBM? Don't they know what happened during martial law? I guess she's asking about your generation.
Iba-iba
Ako,
generation natin 'no?
wow, same na tayo. No, ako honestly, siguro number one, I don't think we can blame the young. If anything, I think tayo siguro who should understand more. Kumbaga, in a way, that's also our responsibility. Although, disclaimer, I was born after EDSA already. I was born 1988. But I think siguro a big part of it is number one is medyo education din. I think I was lucky enough na at least siguro yung generation ko, siguro at that time, maybe EDSA was still fresh and it was still often talked about. And it was easy at that time to maybe correct kung ano man yung misconception of what happened, of kung ano talaga yung nangyari sa history natin. So in a way, it's hard to say na we can fault the young for thinking the way that they do. If anything, siguro challenge yun for us to be able to educate them better. There has to be a better way for us to kumbaga, be able to help them realize and understand history better. But I guess kami kasi ng mga sisters ko, we are 6 years apart. So siguro iba-iba yung sagot namin sa question na to. Ako born ako closer to post-EDSA and I think iba-iba rin sila.
Well, ayun. So, inamin din ng kapatid ko na magkakaiba kaming henerasyon. I was born in 1994. So, ayun, 6 years apart talaga siya. Magkaiba yung groups. For me kasi, honestly, I don't know if echo chamber din lang or if it's my circles. Pero, ano ba? Hindi sa akin masyadong problema yung maka-encounter ng mga tao na hindi nakaka-filter ng news. Kasi I think, at least my generation, sila yung mahilig, not man magbasa, pero sila yung mas exposed sa different news items, etc. Kasi hindi pa kami yung TikTok generation din eh. So, I think as far as yung TikTok as a source of information is concerned, I think yung generation ko medyo spared in that sense. Pero agree ako dun sa sinabi din ko ni Ate Ike. So, for the longest time, personally ako rin, hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit yung mga tao parang ang bilis maniwala sa kung ano-anong nakalagay online, especially the unverified articles or news items. Pero napagtanto ko rin po as time went by, especially when I started interacting with several people in the hospitals, in the clinics, na iba-iba talaga yung background. Wala silang luxury to sift through loads of information eh. So, hindi din natin sila ma-blame kung ano yung makita sa kanila or kung ano yung exposure nila on a regular basis. Yun talaga yung paniniwalaan nila. Or for example, kung ano yung sinabi ng tita nila, ng nanay nila, kung anong nababasa nila sa Bible, for example. Syempre frustrating na hindi sila siguro hindi sila mas cautious when it comes to looking at whatever's thrown at them. But again, we can't really blame them. So, ayun, feeling ko talaga it requires a lot of patience para subukan na mabago yung mga misconceptions. Nakakainis at times. Naalala ko parang yung sinasabi ngayon paulit-ulit ng nanay namin, yung mas radical yung magmahal. Malaking effort required on our part na frustrated talaga, na galit to be a little more patient with people na ganito yung paniniwala. Pero yun yung kailangan talaga natin, I guess, gawin. Kasi maraming napaniwala na sa fake news and sa ibang sources because of what's thrown at them din. Pero ayun, yun yung challenge natin, I guess. But maybe iba din yung perspective po ng aking Gen Z na kapatid na
Gen Z talaga.
belong sa TikTok. Ewan ko, pero wala siyang TikTok.
Wala akong TikTok actually. So, I guess lahat tayo nagsabihan ko anong year tayo pinanganak. So, ako 2000 baby na ako. So, medyo malayo na talaga ako sa post-ed sa generation. But I think, ako personally, maswerte ako na, alam mo, kinikwentuhan ako minsan ng mga lolas or even nila mama and papa kasi nag-meet sila right after EDSA. So parang may knowledge talaga ako ano nangyari at that time. But I think yung circle ko din or like yung echo chamber ko, yung iba at some point mas woke pa sa akin pagdating sa mga gano'n. So maswerte din ako na wala ako masyadong na-encounter na alam mo yun, mabilis maniwala sa fake news. But I think yung generation ko nga, grabe on social media. And dahil ang dami mong content on social media na sinabi nga ni Ate Trish, parang kung ano-ano lang yung nababasa mo, medyo naniniwala ka na lang na pa-scroll-scroll ka na lang. I think ngayon, yung ibang volunteers, kahit mas nasa mas nakakatanda ng generation, nagda-download ng TikTok para gumawa ng TikToks na parang alam mo yun, pang counter ng fake news na ang tagal na palang andon na hindi natin alam. So I guess yun lang, pagiging patient nga lang when it comes to combating all the fake news. Ano yun, I think hopefully ma ma-add, I don't know, mas ma-add din siya into like our education system. I think meron naman sa araling panlipunan or sa social science, but kung mas may emphasize sana yun in the school curricular or curriculum, mas okay din. I don't know kung sorry.
Yeah, yeah, please go on. Continue.
And I don't know lang kung ngayon mas updated na siya. But ako remembering siguro from my grade school, ayun parang dinaanan lang. Pero hindi siya masyadong focused. So I guess if may i-improve in that aspect sa school-wise, hopefully ma-add yun in the future. Para lang hindi makalimot habang tumatanda.